good afternoon. Here I am in Liverpool with Nikki Fortova.
Hello.
Nikki, how's it going? How's your IATEFL going?
Yeah, IATEFL so far, I mean, it's been everything I hoped it would be and more. It's been busy, hectic, but fabulous networking, fabulous sessions. So yeah, so far so good.
Any high points?
I don't know where to begin.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got here on Sunday and there were the PCEs on Monday. So that was fantastic to see all of that. And then since then, it's just been go, go, go. So yeah.
Because you're involved with one of the SIGs, aren't you?
I am. I'm the events coordinator for the Learning Technologies SIG.
Right.
So we've had a couple of good days. We had the PCE on Monday, which was all about digital feedback.
And how did that go? Who were your speakers?
Oh gosh, we had loads of speakers. We had Angie Malderas from the University of Leeds. We had Tim Booth and Helen Allen from Cambridge Assessment English. We had Joshua Underwood and Russell Stannard. So it was a very practical, fun-packed day, and we've had positive feedback. So hopefully people took something from that.
Did you have a thread, a theme running through it?
It was digital feedback. Yeah, feedback in a digital age. Just basically how teachers are now using tools and technology in order to get formative and summative feedback for their classes. Yeah.
Any tips to give?
Oh gosh, digital feedback. There are so many things you can do. So on a level, for example, if you wanted to know how your pronunciation was going, you could pull out your phone and with a device or something like Siri, you can talk to Siri, and if Siri understands you, you're doing the right thing. And if Siri does something completely different, you might need to rework what you're saying. But very basic things like that.
And have you had your showcase as well?
We did. We had that yesterday, and that went well. It's wonderful because we don't know the speakers necessarily beforehand. We see their abstracts, we choose them, and then when the day comes together, it's fantastic. And yeah, it was a really good day yesterday as well.
And were there any threads there with the themes, or what's the?
Gosh, we had lots. We had a forum on online teaching and learning to begin the day. Then we had Graham Stanley telling us about escape rooms. I don't know if you know about escape rooms.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Well, it was news for me, and it was really fun to see a room of over 200 people searching for clues to try and get out of the room. So that was great.
Would you be able to explain escape rooms for a few seconds, just in case? I know what they are, but just in case.
But, I didn't. So
others may not. Yeah.
Well, so it's the idea in real life. An escape room is when you get locked in a room and you need to solve puzzles in order to get out of the room. And so in the classroom, it's quite similar. You don't lock the students in the classroom, but they have to solve.
Sometimes you
might feel like it, but we try to avoid it if we can. But you try and solve clues to a puzzle, and that's basically what we're doing. And the one that Graham gave us, someone had stolen a mask, a very expensive mask, and we had to work out who, and it was great fun.
Because it's a collaborative activity as well, isn't it? Team building.
Yeah, and it's brilliant. It's when Graham was explaining how it works, you can really see the amount of opportunity for speaking that the students will get out of it, and then as a teacher you can feed in the language, and it's a really good opportunity.
Because it ticks all the boxes as a problem-solving way of learning as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What else? What other sort of high points of the showcase yesterday?
What else did we have? We had Joe Dale that was showing us a lot of tools, and it's just mind-blowing what's out there and what you can do with it. And we had Heike talking about a project that they're working on. So it was just really nice to see practical application and hearing about things that people are doing with technology and how it works in their context. So I like that. It's very interesting.
And do you think there's been much change in learning technologies over the last few years?
I think that technology is developing incredibly fast.
Of course, yeah.
But it depends where you are and what you can do with what you have. And I know in the situation I'm in, for example, where I work at a university, we have technology, but we're not automatically helped with using it. So it's a real trial and error of what might work and what might not. And then you see some people who are doing amazing things with really sophisticated things like artificial intelligence and things like that. So there's a whole spectrum. So although technology is moving very fast, I think we're taking baby steps. It's coming into the classroom more and into our teaching and learning lives. But I think there's still, it's still quite slow, but it's good.
And it's always pretty difficult to predict. But if that's the way it's gone over the last few years, any idea how it might go? Might move forward?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I've seen quite a few people talking about the little translation devices that you can put into your ear, and I wonder, like Babelfish from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I wonder if that's going to have traction at all, and whether we'll start using things like that. But at the moment, apps obviously are things that are accessible and useful for students in class.
Yeah.
And particularly with pronunciation, we've seen a lot that can help students with that. So maybe that direction. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
it's hard to predict. And how about on a kind of more general level? How do you see ELT moving forward?
Oh gosh, I couldn't call it. I've seen there's either huge developments with technology or it's gone the other way. People are kind of stripping back and going back to basics. So I have no idea what's going to happen, and it depends on the context. But we'll keep doing what we're doing. I think we're doing a good job with the ELT.
And do you have any personal projects that you'd like to tell me about?
At the moment, I'm looking at interactions in secondary school between teachers and students, and seeing how that goes. Yep, and also I'm very interested in pre-service teachers and how we can help them in teacher education, so that when they then go into the classroom, they're as prepared as they can be. So yeah, anything to do with that interests me.
Yeah, well, I've seen your work, so I know it'll be good. Whatever.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for talking to me this afternoon.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching us. And keep watching the channel.